Event 1 Individuals. 6-minute AMRAP. Buy-in 500-meter row, then AMRAP in the remaining time of 12 kettlebell deadlifts, 9 Russian kettlebell swings, 6 kettlebell thrusters. Score 1A is time to complete the 500-meter row. Score 1B is total reps completed. The athlete will start on the rower. At 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete will begin to row. Once they complete the row, the athlete will walk over to the kettlebell and begin with the deadlifts. Once they complete the 12 deadlifts, they will move on to the Russian kettlebell swings. Once they complete the 9 Russian kettlebell swings, they will move on to the thrusters. Once they have completed the 6 thrusters, they will begin again with the deadlifts. They will continue through the work for the whole 6 minutes. Rowing. Athletes' feet must be strapped in and the damper can be set to the athlete's choice. The handle will be in the cradle and hands may not touch the handle until 3, 2, 1, go. Deadlift. The athletes will start standing with the kettlebell between their feet. This is a traditional sumo deadlift with the feet wide and the kettlebell touching the ground between the athlete's feet. Starting at the floor, the kettlebell is lifted until the hips and knees reach full extension with the shoulders in line with the body. The arms must be straight throughout. The kettlebell must touch the floor for the rep to count. No rep. No reps include not achieving knee and hip extension at the top or not touching the kettlebell to the floor. Russian kettlebell swing. After the 12th deadlift, while standing upright, the Russian kettlebell swing may be started. The athlete will lower the kettlebell between their legs. The kettlebell must pass behind the heels at the bottom. The athlete then begins the rising arc and the movement finishes when the arms are straight and the hands are above the shoulders and the hips are extended. Thrusters. Thrusters may be done with both hands on the kettlebell or single arm thrusters are also allowed. After the 9th Russian kettlebell swing, the kettlebell must be returned to below the waist before being brought to the goblet position or in a single hand. If using 2 hands, the kettlebell must be held with both hands on the horns or the handle of the kettlebell with the handle facing up. Once in the starting position with hips and knees fully extended, the athlete will squat until the crease of their hip is below the top of their knee. They will then stand up, bring the kettlebell over their head. The rep is completed when the knees, hips, and arms are fully extended with the kettlebell over or slightly behind the center of the body. Dropping the kettlebell will constitute as a no rep. Event 2, 7-minute time cap. 21, 15, 9 of wall balls and hang power snatch. At 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete will perform 21, 15, and 9 reps of wall balls and hang power snatch. Score is time completed. 7-minute time cap. 1 second will get added on for each rep not completed. Wall ball. Ball starts on the ground. Athletes pick it up to upright, full hip extension position with the ball in front rack position. Athletes squat to hip crease below knee, keeping ball in front rack position. After rising back toward the top, the athletes toss the ball to the target. Athlete catches ball and must have ball in front rack position while lowering hip crease to below the knee for every rep. If the ball hits the ground, the athlete must reposition to upright, hips extended, front rack position before squatting for the next rep. The ball must be on the ground at a complete stop for athletes to switch. Allowing the ball to drop from the target to the ground will result in a no rep. An air ball where the ball gets high enough but does not make contact with the target is a no rep. Hang power snatch. The barbell will begin preloaded on the ground. The athlete will begin by performing a deadlift and bringing the bar up to the hips. From there, they may lower the bar to hang position, anywhere between the top of the knees and the hips, and then perform a snatch by bringing the bar straight overhead in one smooth motion. A clean and jerk where the bar is lifted to the shoulders and then overhead is a no rep. The rep is completed when the bar is fully locked out overhead with the hips, knees, and arms fully extended, and the bar directly over the middle of the body. The rep is completed at this point. The athlete will then bring the bar back down to hang position for the next rep. If the bar is brought back to the ground, the athlete will have to pick it up in a deadlift before starting again. Event 3, individual. 2 rounds of 3-minute EMOM. Minute 1, 50 seconds, max pull-ups or ring rows. Minute 2, 50 seconds alternating forward lunges or goblet squats. Minute 3, 50 seconds of line-facing burpees. At 3, 2, 1, go, the athlete will step up to the bar or the rings and complete as many pull-ups for intermediate or ring rows for novice and masters as possible in 50 seconds. The athlete will then prepare for the next movement. Once the minute timer beeps, the athlete will perform as many alternating forward lunges for intermediate or goblet squats for novice and masters as possible in 50 seconds. The athlete will then perform the next movement. Once the 1 minute timer beeps, the athlete will complete as many line-facing burpees as possible in 50 seconds. The athlete will then start at the beginning and complete this work for a total of 2 rounds in 6 minutes. Score is total completed reps. Pull-ups. Strict, kipping, or butterfly pull-ups are allowed. Pull-up begins with the athlete in full arm extension and feet not touching anything. The chin must go above the bar before descending to full arm extension. No rep. No reps include the chin not going over the bar, the feet touching anything, the arms not being fully extended in the down position, or using the jump to the bar as momentum for the first rep. If a jump is required to get to the bar, the athlete must first dead hang with arms fully extended before beginning reps. Ring rows. Rings will have been pre-adjusted so the bottom of the ring is 40 inches from the floor. A piece of tape will be on the floor directly below the rings. The athlete will begin with the back of their heels on the far side of the tape, furthest away from the hands and gripping the rings. The athlete will bend their knees and lean back without their feet moving. The athlete is in a proper position when the toes are up, heels are the only part of the foot touching the ground, or the feet are flat with the heels not touching the line, and the body in a straight line from ankle to neck with arms fully extended. Without kipping or losing rigid body position, the athlete will pull their chest toward the rings. A rep is completed when the hand breaks the plane of the chest. No rep. No reps include not having the body in a rigid line from ankle to neck and the rings not breaking the plane of the chest. Alternating forward lunges. The athlete will begin by standing tall. The athlete will then begin by lunging forward, only forward, and touching their back knee to the ground, and return back to standing position with feet in line and hips and knees fully extended. The athlete's hands and arms cannot assist in any way to help out of the lunge. Goblet squats. The athlete will begin standing fully upright with the knees and hips extended. Holding the kettlebell horns upright and the kettlebell at a height between the chest and the neck. While maintaining the kettlebell grip position, the athlete lowers the hip crease to below the knee and stands back up to the fully upright position for each rep. Line-facing burpees. Line-facing burpees must be performed perpendicular to and facing the line. Athletes may jump or step back to reach the bottom position. Chest and thighs must touch the ground with the head behind the line. Stepping and or jumping back to the starting position are both permitted. Intermediates must jump over the line using a 2-foot takeoff. Novice and masters, single-legged, jumping or stepping over the line is permitted. Event 4, individuals. On a 3-minute running clock, establish a 3-rep max bench press. At 3, 2, 1, go, the athletes will load the bar and then lie on the bench and perform a set of 3 bench press. The weight may be adjusted up or down as necessary. Weight changes must be no less than 5 pounds. Score will be the weight of the heaviest successful set of 3. Bench press. Athletes must lie flat on the bench with feet either touching the floor or on one 45-pound bumper plate. Athletes may ask for assistance in unracking the bar, but no assistance can be given for any repetition for it to count. After unracking the bar, the athlete must begin with full control of the bar, elbows extended. The bar will then be lowered to nipple area of the chest until the bar touches the chest. The rep is completed when the bar is pressed upward and the elbows are fully extended. If the spotter gives assistance at any time during a rep, the bar must be re-racked for safety reasons and the set will not count. If the judge feels it is safe to do so, the athlete may again unrack the bar and begin reps again. Reps must be unbroken. The athlete may attempt their set as many times as the athlete wants. However, if any assistance is given, By the spotter, the completed set does not count. Score heaviest successful set of 3 lifts.